we may be watching one of the most consistent scorers of all time, because night after night, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander looks better every single time. Just a man who can get it done on the offensive side of the ball, and he's been even better since he said this statement.
Night out. My whole life is consistent. Everything I do.
I mean, we could really just call him Mr. Consistent from now on, because he scores 20 points every single night. Just a scorer and overall player that is so incredibly polished, and at the end of his career is probably going to go down as one of the greatest scorers in NBA history, because right now we are watching it happen. Shai's in the top 3 20-point games in a row with 83. You know who isn't on this list? Michael Jordan with 69, and an even better player, LeBron James, with only 29. And that's only at the point of recording this. He could get even more this season. I mean, Michael Jordan, the greatest scorer of all time, and even Shai is above him in 20-point games in a row. Now, who's in the top 1 and 2? Well, it's Wilt Chamberlain with 92, and also Wilt Chamberlain with 126 games in a row. I really believe that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could break this record this year. I mean, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is almost unstoppable. You can't stop him in his mid-range game, and he's really good at changing his direction to get on the inside as well. In almost every single game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the best defender on him, and sometimes they can't even stop him. Like, he's going to get his 20 points, and this really shows it in the 83 games that he's had in a row. I mean, we can really talk about his bump fade all day, but I think when he uses it, he's really just unstoppable.
Reads a lot of times to kick out to the 3, they close out. That's a nice little pocket pass for a 15-footer.
It's only their 5th three-pointer. Ups 40% for his career. Now with 10 points. Gilgeous-Alexander gets by, Shepard fouls him, no need to.
I mean, those clips really just show his 3-way scoring ability, but let's look at the shot chart to see what he's really shooting this season. And taking a look around the graph, you can really see that most of his shots are on the inside or on the free throw line point. I don't mean actual free throws. We can see that he's shooting at a 60% rate from this spot with a league average of 45. Overall at a 52% field goal percentage and a 35% three-point percentage, and great from this right wing. And to my previous statement, I know that he does get a lot of free throws per game, but you have to realize that shooting and making free throws is what makes a great scorer. I mean, Michael Jordan and James Harden both shot 200 more free throws than Shai did in their best seasons.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, jump shot is good, rattles it home on SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul, Banquet's home, and 1. 2-point lead for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, the drive, the finish off the glass. 51 points for SGA.
And I believe this clip really summarizes the NBA fan base when it comes to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting more free throws than he deserves, especially on bad calls.
Gilgeous a combined 3 of 20 from the field.
Minnesota needed some size here for the final minute 40. Josh Minot, 3rd year from Memphis.
And I'm sure that you've heard that phrase about Shai being thrown around a lot, but let's look at a clip about the fouls that he gets.
Living off those over the course of his career, and SGA's been living off those mid-range shots. Counted and a foul. He's going to the line.
Okay, I'll admit that one might be a little weak, but let's look at some media clips about what they think that Shai portrays in the league.
He's playing with a different type of confidence level right now. He's playing like he knows he's owning his craft. I own my craft, and nobody gonna stop me from doing my craft on a night-to-night basis, which is very scary. And as a team, to compete against that team, you have to come play for 48 minutes to shoot the ball, or when it's time to go get going, put the ball in Shai's hands and let him rock.
Yeah, Shai had 30 points.
Spectacular. To be approaching his 27th birthday, to be 3 consecutive years averaging over 30, to be a runner-up for league MVP last year, and then to show up this season, capture league MVP honors, leading the team to 68 wins, coming into the finals with an 80-18 record overall, and then to play the way that he played is just something to behold. I watched him yesterday coming out just to start the game. I saw other guys a bit jittery at first, and they ultimately award off, but they start off a little jittery. Not him. He came out looking to score and let you know what you expect is what I'm going to give you.
And the 2 things that you can get from those messages is that Shai is just a player that emits confidence in the league. He just knows what's good for his team, and when he's on the floor, this offense just looks so much polished than when he's not on the floor. And I mean, no doubt he's going to help the offense when he's been a top 3 point per game leader for the past 3 weeks that the league has been going. And he's just been a fantastic offensive player throughout his whole entire career, always getting more and more confident with his shot making ability year after year. And as we know, he's been averaging 30 for the past 4 years of his career, and this really just makes him an S-tier scorer in NBA history.
Under a minute to go here in the first. Shea took a little bump, got to the rack and score. So Shea back out on the floor, bounces off of Christie, and he's going to get the friendly. Some empty trips. SGA that time with a left-hand attack. Okay. Drives right by Christie, got to the cup and scores the 2. Greatest shooters of all time, particularly from three-point land. SGA off the screen, pulls up and nails one from deep.
Now let's compare him to other great scorers in the league. Obviously we have Giannis, who has been leading the league in points per game for the past 3 weeks that it's been going. Giannis is just an overall physical presence that can get to the rim whenever he really wants to. Just scoring about half a point more than Shea per game, being the offensive motor for their respective teams, and providing a main scoring option that both comfortably get to their spots well. I mean, we can look at Luka as well. Obviously a great scorer this season, putting on a historical performance of 37 points per game. I believe this is an offense that is mainly centerized around Luka. And without their main secondary scorers, they take this as an advantage to capitalize off their own offensive games. And I mean Luka a little bit more than Shea, but they both make it work perfectly. Now I really just want to talk about Shea in the clutch. And again, I'm going to bring up that mid-range pull-up. You know, when they have 3 seconds left on that shot clock, they're going to hope that Shea can get to his spot and make it. And you know that he makes that shot almost every single time, so we're going to look at some clips to see him getting to his shots.
2 on opening night. Pull up, SGA. Got it! Ties the game. Thompson on the bench. Gilgeous-Alexander from the elbow. Smith. SGA step back. Sweet stuff from the MVP.
That's just Shea putting on a clinic in OT and in the final seconds of the game. As you can see, he got to his respective shots and he made them. He knows what's going to go in.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, jump shot is good, rattles it home. The Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander, the drive, the finish off the glass.
The switch into Michael Jordan highlights, which I think that he shows the most shades of. I mean, we could go all day looking at the mid-range game that they both provide and how good they are at it. Just 2 players who get to their respective shot at any point of the game and also make it. Now let's look at a comparison.
Shattered, comes around Cartwright, uses the screen and hits the jump.
A bucket, Shea going to work, mid-range shot, that time he got it.
I mean, almost identical, even though Michael Jordan's shot does look a little different, obviously. Still both absolute pros at both those shots. I really wonder if watching Shea is really what people thought of Michael Jordan back in the 90s.
Here's Michael. He's got 21.
But anyways, if you enjoyed watching this video, it'd be very appreciated if you liked, subscribed, and comment. I hope you really enjoyed this analysis and breakdown of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just going down as Mr. Consistent as well. And I mean, this MVP and this Finals MVP award is really just what shows you his greatness. And if you really don't want to appreciate it, then just don't watch basketball.